We're going to talk about revenue. Right. So revenue is one of the most essential thing because without revenue, basically, there's no point doing business. In fact, one of the main element of a business is that you make revenue. So revenue है क्या? So by definition, it is the sum of money that a business that a business receives from making sales. Okay, that's what it is. Now, when you make more output, you sell more output, you obviously will make more money. That's the idea. जैसे पेट्रोल पंप है, शेल earns revenue from selling oil and petrol. तो total revenue is calculated by multiplying price into quantity of goods sold, yani price into quantity. That's your formula to find total revenue. That's how it goes. Okay, फिर उसके बाद ये तो हो गया तुम्हारा total revenue, or you might even call it sales revenue. Now देखो economics के अंदर revenue we understand is the price into quantity, but sometimes if I say, or if I go to like a burger shop and I ask them, हाँ जी आपकी सेल कितनी है, ठीक है, people will interpret that question in terms of quantity. So his answer to me will be 500 burgers. ठीक है, if I ask him आपकी सेल क्या है, he's gonna say 500 burgers. But if I want it in monetary terms, I'm going to ask him, what is your sales revenue? So he's going to answer me, okay, 500 into 100 is 50,000 rupees. ठीक है, तो sales revenue or sales के अंदर, just make sure that you keep that in mind, that sales is just units and revenue is the monetary amount of it. तो फिर what will be the formula for average revenue? In fact, what is average revenue? What is average revenue? Basically, we say average revenue is the price received for selling a given quantity of good. They even say average revenue is the revenue per unit. Okay, they say it's the average revenue is the revenue earned per unit. So when you sell one extra unit, उस पे कितना पैसा कमाया? Imagine a price of a bottle, price of Pepsi bottle is 50 rupees. Okay, price of Pepsi bottle is 50 rupees. When I sell one more bottle, how much money will I get? 50 rupees. If I sell one more after that, how much money will I get on that bottle? No, that's total. 100 will be total. How much did I get for the second bottle that I earned? 50. And what about the third bottle? 50. So isn't it? So you would say that for every bottle I'm going to sell, I'm going to make 50 rupees. That's the average revenue. That's the revenue per bottle. In fact, that is the price that I'm receiving for selling every unit. Now let me prove how average revenue is the price. Let's go with the formula. What do you think is the formula for average revenue? So whenever we're doing average, average just simply means per unit. So you just divide it by quantity. What do you divide it by quantity? Well, revenue निकाल रहे हैं तो total revenue divide by quantity. जो total revenue आ रहा है उसको divide कर दो by quantity. Revenue का formula is price into quantity. That's total revenue. Divide by quantity. Turns out ये quantity और quantity cancel out हो जाएंगे and you're left with price. So average revenue is actually a price. I can always do that. Without any fail, I can always assume that average revenue is equals to price because mathematically we've just proven how average revenue ka formula eventually comes to the same result.